Hey, everybody. Welcome to a Knicks Film School Watch Along. I mixed up the order, but it is your boy, Jonathan Macri. And we're here to watch the Knicks play a basketball game, potentially save their season, potentially not save their season, I suppose. I don't know. I am prepared for anything. I am waiting on so Sean's coming soon. Let me text my guy. But yeah, this is a weird feeling, man. It's a weird feeling. I don't know how to feel today going into this game. I've definitely there's definitely been a small part of me that wonders. I mean, I'm not ever capable of like rooting for the team to lose, even those final games before the cat draft, ironically enough, to bring up right now, when I knew wins were hurting us. I'm not capable of rooting for the team to lose. And yet there has been a part of me that has wondered over the last 24 to 48 hours if it would be better, whether they righted the ship right now or appeared to right the ship right now. Because I guess the outcome that I've been wondering about is, like, let's say they go out there and they win by 15, 20 points against this crappy Nets team. No offense to Michael Porter Jr. Or to their coach, Jordi Fernandez, or to Igor Demin, who's having a nice year. But, what does that prove? I guess it proves that they haven't completely and totally let go of the rope. Should it give us faith that they have fully righted the ship, that they have, sorted out enough of the issues? Maybe it's impossible to sort out those issues in 48 hours. It probably is. It probably is going to take days, weeks, months to do so. And I guess all we should be looking for right now is signs that they are on the right track. So from that perspective, obviously, yes, go out there and win the game. I guess maybe a better way to put it, this is the better way to put it. If they went out there tonight and they didn't show up again against this Nets team, and this what is the closest thing I guess we're going to get to a rivalry, and they kind of looked more or less like we did the other night, at least then we would have finality. At least then we would know, okay, this thing in its current iteration is over with this group, with this collective of players. Something's got to change, whether it's a trade, whether it's a firing, whether it's whatever. I don't know. But let's hope that doesn't happen. I'm going to go on record. Let's hope that does not happen. Let's hope that they go out there and they win this game by 30 points, which they are certainly capable of winning if they play up to their standards. But you could argue that, you could argue that this team hasn't played up to their standards at any point in time this year. They've had games where their offense has been humming, like absolutely freaking humming. There have been games where they have defended defended well enough, at times. Hang on, I just got to tweet this out. Come watch with us. What could go wrong? Yeah. They've had games where they defended well enough. Oh, here's Sean. But I don't know that we've seen a single game from them this year. I'm curious what Sean thinks, because he has probably a better memory than me at this point.
Did you having a better memory than you? Because that is absolutely not true.
Listen, man, I don't know that anyone could have a worse memory than I do.
We should have a
memory off.
Yeah, memory off.
Have the Knicks played one single complete game against quality competition this year? Like two-way basketball, really, where it's like we were genuinely impressed by both sides of the ball for, most of 48 minutes against quality competition? I'm gonna look at their schedule right now and see if there's a game that rings a bell. So the Wolves game that the Wolves game that they won, that was impressive.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
They beat them bloody from the beginning. They
did. You're choppy, by the way. You probably know that. but that felt like it was a little bit more the Wolves. Not, I know from just talking to people who cover the Wolves. Shout out to my guy Tilo who did the live stream with me earlier today. I remember talking to him about that game. Like that, they didn't feel nobody on Timberwolves or who covers Timberwolves thought that they played a good game. But listen, that's what happens. Sometimes when a team beats you bloody, they make you feel like you have not played your best. It's God knows it's happened with us a lot over the years.
Juan says the cup final, but I disagree because I think we were like in the first half, like they're not playing well, they're only down 10.
Yeah, so like, what could go wrong tonight? Everything. Both the cup final and the cup semifinal, their defense was ass to start both of those games.
Yes,
like they didn't defend, but it didn't matter because their offense was at such another level that they could survive. I don't know if you guys feel differently. Trust me, I watched the cup semifinal even though I was on my anniversary weekend. I watched the first half live and then I rewatched the second half at some point the next day. And yeah, I don't know. I remember feeling in both of those games like, yeah, they're really still not defending, but I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah.
I'm coming in choppy. Let me plug my Wi-Fi in. That's what it is.
That might be a good idea. So look, am I being harsh against a team that has found their way to 25 wins this season? Yeah, absolutely. I'm being harsh, but I guess my point is that like there's been a lot of talk over the last few days about how could things fall so far from where they were a month ago, and I guess I've spent a little bit of time reflecting on like, well, how like has this team ever really hit its groove yet? That's the only thing I'm saying. Not that they weren't playing well, not that they weren't finding ways to win. You know, there's very few, like other than OKC, how many teams have gone out there and put together a dossier of many impressive two-way performances? And even OKC, like a lot of their wins, like their offense goes in and out. You could say the same thing about the Knicks defense. I don't know. I'm probably nitpicking, but so we got to get synced up. Tip-off just happened, and the ball just got passed back to Jalen Brunson. I could count down for you.
So we have a problem here. No, you're ahead of me because I'm watching Gotham Sports, which is the worst app in the history of the universe. I'm going to figure something out, though.
All right, Jalen Brunson just made his first basket. Very, very patented JB move. Good sign. Obviously, made baskets are generally good signs. And there is correct. Sean. Guess who just hit a three?
Here we go.
So I was gonna make my best bet for Fanatics. Shout out to FANATICS Sportsbook. I was gonna make my Fanatics best bet today. I saw it on the app. Igor Demin over 1.5 made threes, and I'm like, oh, that can't be real. He's definitely gonna go over that. And then the actual over under was 2.5, not 1.5. And I was like, I don't know if I want to go for 2.5.
Bro,
let's see. He only has one right now.
If you're playing the Knicks, listen, until the Knicks stop being unserious, my props are either going to be Mitchell Robinson rebounds or some wing or guard threes on the other team.
You're still spotty, by the way, just FYI. And yet, smart move. Nice cross court pass, by the way, and there's there's a second three. There have been 2 for 2 in the first minute.
Dude, I thought about laddering this dude threes.
Oh my god. Now I feel stupid.
Let me try to fix this thing. Hold on.
Sure, go for it. Yeah, but so that's just the type of thing, man. This is the type of thing where it's like scouting report. The guy shooting 39% from threes, stroking it with confidence. Like, you got to cover him like a real shooter, and they're just not. And we see that right off the bat. JB bricks a 3. Crazy shot by Nick Claxton. And here's Cat with his first shooting opportunity, and he gets fouled. So that's good. Nice assertive decision to drive, albeit with his weak hand by Cat. I don't know. I'm trying to tell from the early going here, from the very early going here. Is this, how different is this? How different are they looking? How different does this feel? You know, it would just be so cool if one time we watched a Knicks game, we turned a Knicks game on, and there was a mentality of, y'all are not getting threes off tonight. Like, your best three, not all of you, your best 3-point shooters are not getting threes off tonight. That would be so nice if they came out with that mentality or that ability. Neo Marioism says, most important Knicks game of our lifetime. You know what, man? The crazy thing is, it's actually not that crazy, depending on what you believe about this era and this era's potential. And I know it's a joke, but like, there's truth in jest. All right, so now, so we got a hard double of MPJ near the hoop. All right, this is actual defensive effort. And it mattered because Brunson got in the face of Michael Porter Jr. Okay, that was a real defensive possession. Don't know when's the last time I've seen one of those, but that was a real defensive possession with effort and extra efforts and multiple efforts. That's good. That's a good sign. And there's Carl Anthony Towns putting Michael Porter Jr. in the basket. Okay, there we go. That's something. That's something. We're beating the Nets. Ticker tape. Nice rebound from Cat. Oh, nice attempt by OG, but not quite there. All right, so we got a couple of encouraging signs here. So we got Zamps with the comment. I don't know why guys can't just get together and say, F it, we're getting paid so much money to play basketball, and let's go have fun and kick people's asses. Look, as my daughter comes to visit, yes, Isabel. Mommy wants to know if I brushed my teeth, and she thinks I didn't. Yes, you tell her you did. I'll text her and tell her you brushed your teeth. My wife got home from an event at our local library. So I was home with my younger daughter, and I did indeed brush her teeth. That is a true statement. All right. So OG made one free throw. I should have noted that. All right, we got a little fast break opportunity here. Josh Hart. Okay. It's okay, buddy. All right, so this is okay. This is an okay start. All right, here we go. Listen, Armin's in the chat. If Armin's saying we have life, you know we have life. And I, of course, just as I'm because I'm paying attention to Armin's freaking comment, I missed who's hit that three. Oh, look, we're defending Demon now. Look at this. Holy shit. Oh, it's Cat with the three. Okay, great. And then we got Hart with the goaltend. All right, this is basketball. 14-6 Knicks. How you doing? I am officially encouraged. 10-0 run, baby. Here we go. Here come the Knicks. No, I don't. Did they really call? They didn't call OG for that. That was some nonsense. That was some nonsense. All right. So you could tell the defensive effort is very different from the other night. Maybe give or take the first couple of possessions. There's nice job, OG, staying with Trendon Watford, not fouling. Oh, sorry, Clowney. No, Clowney. All right, this will be interesting. Okay, so now we're clearing out for JB. This is a little long too, but he makes it, and Knicks now up 10. Okay, They seem like they mean business. They seem like they mean business. Famous last words. So that was, if you now get on the ball, get on the floor and get the loose ball. There we go. That was really nice pick and roll defense. Drop coverage, by the way, by Cat. He was engaged. He wasn't playing so far off that it was like he might as well not even have been on the court. That was a good sign. That was a good sign. And the thing that I'm like, so obviously I'm a little bit out on Carl at the moment, but like among the things that I look for, and by the way, middle of the season so far. Hey, well, John, we just went to commercial. I was just about to say the thing that I'm always looking for with Cat is not whether he's making shots or not even as much of the shots that he's taken. It's whether the engagement on the defensive end. And I was just commenting the pick and roll coverage there that he had. I thought was pretty good.
Yeah, I was backstage. I did hear that.
Okay. Yeah. Question: does the upcoming Masters of the Universe movie mean anything to you?
Masters of the Universe? Yeah. As a kid who loved He-Man, absolutely.
Okay, so that was the question. I didn't give a shit about He-Man.
Oh, okay. I loved He-Man as a kid, but I don't have He-Man nostalgia. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. Yeah, no,
is there a new Masters of the Universe movie coming out?
Yeah, the commercial was just on MSG. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, so I'm watching on League Pass. Don't ask me how I'm watching on League Pass.
I'm not asking.
Don't ask. Thank you.
I forgot you even said that you're watching on League Pass.
Okay. I'm watching on not MSG. Let's just put it that way.
That's okay. So we'll be able to sync up basically. Hold on, you're muted now. You're muted.
Yeah. And I have to do this because the Gotham Sports app is the worst streaming app in the Western Hemisphere.
So I had to deal with I dealt with the Gotham Sports app for a year. When I think my last year in Brooklyn, I dealt with it because that is how I would record games on my laptop, and I used to record every game. Now I just don't bother with it. But I used to do that. Now
I'm seriously.
No, it sucks. It's a terrible app.
I'm seriously considering getting cable again, which is not a thing I thought I would have said 10 years ago or 5 years ago or 3 years ago, but here we are.
We almost did, and we actually got all the stuff from Verizon, and then I tried to set it up and it wasn't working. I was like, fuck this, and we got DirecTV instead. So all right, so we got to sync up now. So I'm watching Mike Brown say something.
Okay, so now I'm ahead of you. So okay. So like right now they're showing the players back on the court, but players not resumed yet. Oh, yeah, because JB's going to the line. Okay, so JB's taking his first free throw.
So I'm
gonna pause it. All right, I've paused it right before the ball is over the rim. So as soon as the ball
on the first free throw attempt,
the first free throw attempt, yes.
All right, so I'm gonna say when he releases the shot. Is that helpful?
No, when the ball's over the rim, say now.
Okay. Now.
In. There we go.
Okay. All right, we're synced. See, that's not hard.
It's not hard. Just gotta do it one time.
We're two competent 40-plus-year-old men.
We are two competent 40-plus-year-old men.
I'm so proud of myself. I had a really busy day today, and I didn't even get all the things done that I wanted to get done because I had days worth of comments. As you might imagine, a lot of Knicks fans had a lot of comments on a lot of things over the last few days, and I tried to respond to all of them today. I got a 10-minute workout in. I was very at home on my elliptical. I was like, I did a thing, you know?
Okay.
And there's MPJ ends the Knicks 14-0 run with a three that OG was, listen, it was a movement three at the top of the arc. I'm not killing anybody for that.
I was thinking about laddering MPJ points, but then I found out today apparently he's playing for sprained MCL.
Oh, that was a nice attempt. It was a nice carry. What did you say?
that was the worst carry.
I
That was the worst carry ever seen. Clowney.
It's the NBA. They don't call carries.
No,
so
that's
that's
carrying, and there's. Go ahead.
So that's a pass that Jalen Brunson doesn't usually attempt to make to Carl. So the fact that he even tried to make it is notable to me.
That's a great pass.
That is a great pass for a running little hook shot from Josh Hart. So we got 20-11 Knicks.
It's funny you bring up that pass that JB tried, because there was a pass early in the game against the Mavs where JB was top of the key. Cat was fighting for position at the elbow, and then JB just makes this cross court pass to Hart, which I don't want to say whizzed by Cat's ears, but it was like, I see you.
So it's funny. It's funny you said. So we have a little. Oh, I was about to say we have a little bit of a rotation adjustment because Cat is going to the bench with. Oh no, OG also went to the bench. So we have Gershon, Mitch, and Shamet all in. Mitch immediately picks off a pass. Nice job. Terrible pass by Mitch. Thankfully, they're not going to pay for it. What was I going to say? So Tilo, who I don't know if you've met Tilo, he's one of our KFS interns. We did a little live stream today during the day. He writes for Canis Hoopus, so he covers the Wolves. Been a Wolves fan for his whole life. Gave some really great stuff, and basically where we arrived at was like, if Cat doesn't feel like Cat's like a lot of big men throughout NBA history, like he needs his certain looks, he needs his touches, he needs to feel appreciated. Nice runner by Mikal Bridges there against his old team. And that's what I mean, ultimately, I think that's what it's going to have to be. If Cat remains on this team, like he's just going to need to be catered to a little bit.
Yes.
I know that doesn't, I know there's a lot of people who hear that and be like, fuck off, but
no,
well,
they shouldn't. Woo!
Giddy up.
Did you say woo when you saw him in the air like I did? I was like, because I saw him in the air, I'm like, oh.
We saw it coming.
That was yes. That looked like vintage Mitch.
That was
like
vintage Mitch.
That was like 2019 Mitch. Because I have not seen him do this.
Can I just say, I know this season's been stressful and trying, and I also know that I've made a lot of fun and have had a lot of fun and have had fun making fun of the injury management plan. I've loved every second of watching Mitchell Robinson clean up the offensive glass this year. It's so much fun.
It's been a blast for my enjoyment and for my pocket.
So, that's my best bet for tonight, right?
Yes,
I had to take so that you and your motherfucking bullshit standards and rules that you pulled out of your ass.
You think I pulled that out of my ass?
Why minus 140 is no good, but minus 130 is fine? Where did that come from?
I forget what the number is, but you lose value exponentially past like minus 130. Like
hold on.
You wouldn't bet
Shamet
like,
with a nice kick to Yabu in the corner, who probably misses a three. Bitch!
Hey!
Oh, he stepped out though. He stepped out. That's a nice effort though. What we're talking about is on the Fanatics app, it lists the over-under for Mitch rebounds for the over-under for Mitch rebounds for the game at 8.5. But the VIG or whatever you call it is minus 140, and we have an internal rule for our best bets that you only can bet something minus 130 or below. So I had to take plus 9.5, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with 9.5.
Yes.
Because I think he's going to clear it anyway. But anyway, all right. Cam Thomas is in the game, by the way. That's exciting.
So you know what's coming.
That was actually a really nice.
Oh my God, an assist. Well, an assist attempt.
Day'Ron Sharp, man. He's really good.
It's an internal rule, Josh, from Texas, because these clowns would give out minus 180 if I didn't draw a line somewhere. And be like, hey,
stop it.
You guys have given out. Dude.
That was a nice defensive play by whoever made that.
Play.
It was very nice. All right. Nets on a little mini run here. It's now 24-17. Timeout Knicks. Maybe not a coincidence that this happens after some of the subs get in the game. I think the Knicks still arguably have a bit of a depth problem. So interesting, no Deuce McBride early on. This is one of those ones where I think Mike Brown, because there've been a lot of injuries and because he hasn't had everybody at full strength yet. But I still, what are we, 44 games into the season?
Yep.
I think he is still like figuring some stuff out. Like, he enters the game, he puts Shamet, Yabu, and Mitch in as a de facto line change. And I guess I get it because it's like, all right, I'm going to keep JB and McCall together. And the numbers say that those guys have been awesome on the floor together all year. And JB obviously is your best player. Okay, so let's surround him with our weaker players, and then let's hold off on putting Deuce in until later. But, like, I guess you miss me a little bit when Deuce McBride is playing like a guy who needs 30-plus minutes or 32. Honestly, he should be playing 32 to 35 minutes a night,
And this, yes. In this,
so if you do
basically,
here's what I'm saying. If you do the math, even if you're saying that Deuce McBride should just be playing 30 minutes a night, which I think it's not even a conversation anymore. He should be playing 30 minutes a night. Because you figure he's not going to play, he's going to stay on the court like the old Emmanuel Quickly shift where he would come in with 6 minutes to go in the first and just not sub out for the rest of the half or the game. Like, even if you do that, that's only 34 minutes, and he's not going to do that. He's going to sub out with some time left. So, like, if you're subbing guys in with 6 minutes into the first quarter, like, what's the downside to putting Deuce in there? I understand it may not allow some other, does that mean Landry Shamet doesn't get in the game? I guess maybe in Mike Brown's eyes, that's a possibility.
So I would say at the micro level, yes. Deuce not being the first sub or no Deuce yet is like, oh, what are you doing? But in the macro, across 82 games, and for the Tibbs outers like I was, who said treat the regular season as an information gathering session. This is gathering information to the point that Mike Brown said before the game on Monday. This is the first time he's had his entire all his players healthy, and there's combinations he hasn't been able to use yet that he's going to use. So again, look, we can't be, and this is for like the people who weren't on the pro tip side. Like, we can't say you didn't treat the regular season like a fact-finding mission and you didn't gather information and then get mad like, why is Deuce not in the game? January,
Deuce is in the game now, by the way.
And here Deuce is in the game.
Yeah, that didn't take long. And Gershon Yabusele is not in the game.
Someone's in the chat said he was -6 in 1 minute.
I could see that. Nice pass by Landry Shamet to JB in the corner. That's a great pass. Great ball movement there. Really good stuff.
And because I hate myself, I'm gonna put Pacers Celtics on my iPad.
Yeah. Nice, Landry. Great job, Landry Shamet. That's why Mike Brown wants him in the game. I get that. I get wanting Landry Shamet in the game. Great finish by JB.
Get up.
He's up. He's getting back. He's up. It's fine.
I'm sorry. This team, I hope someone in that player's own meeting was like, yo, can we stop giving up transition baskets off of made baskets?
That was a hell of a move by Cam Thomas to spring open, and it wasn't for lack of effort by Deuce that he was open. That was great. A great move. Thankfully it didn't make the shot. All right, so we got 29-17. Knicks up on the Nets. I have it at 2:25 left to go. Kind of got lucky there with Porter Jr. missing that above the break three. That seemed like it was a millisecond of miscommunication between Shamet and I think Deuce over how they wanted to cover that. Very stupid foul by whoever that player is.
Yeah, it was a stupid foul.
Yeah. Listen, you want to. Great job, Landry. So that play from Landry Shamet is exactly the sort of thing that they do not do enough of, or they have not done enough of this year, which is like battle over the screen, put your arm out to try to deflect the pass. You never know what's going to happen, and Shamet does that shit, man.
Jeez.
I don't know what was.
So I don't know what that was.
It was a foul. It was a foul. Okay, yeah. Let's see. That was at 3 minutes. All right, you encouraged by this start?
Yes, but the ball's also in hell. Because it's like, yes, you should be like, we're like, yay, good job against a team you've beat 12 straight times. Good stuff.
It's not about who they're playing. It's about how they're playing. In fairness.
True. No, you're right. And if they had played like this 2 nights ago, we wouldn't be here calling this a must-win game. Because, and I hate calling non-playoff games must-win games, but like they can't lose this game. I mean, they could, but there we go.
I did say, I texted someone earlier before the game. I said, if they lose this game, at least we'll probably get a Leon Rose press conference.
We know where we're not want to be. We know we're not where we want to be right now.
No. That was the most embarrassing. I think that might be it's not the most embarrassed I've ever been as a Knicks fan, but it was the most embarrassing thing. I think that there you go, Mitch. So that's called defense.
Yes. Halftime, we'll go over our 5 most embarrassing moments as a Knicks fan.
Oh, Jesus.
It doesn't even have to be. Actually, doesn't. Oh my goodness!
I mean, listen, that's Cam Thomas being Cam Thomas. Yeah. Tip your cap.
Future 6th man of the year.
What I will say, get in there. What I will say is, that is the downside that comes with having JB, Deuce, and Shamet all on the court together. Like Shamet's the 3rd tallest defender, and
Oh, I mean, Cam Thomas is like Zach's height. So
what is he?
I got a piece. Got a piece.
Ah. Did you have a Mitch prop?
No.
Nice,
Although I tailed your Mitch bet.
Nice. So helpful that the Knicks are shooting 63% from the field. And nice job by Jay. Yeah.
Got tipped.
I was going to say
that was a cut. That was a cut.
Nice. That's a nice kick. That's a great kick from JB. That's a great kick from JB. All right, 35-20. Mitch,
give me that.
Mitch, please.
To the Baja. And
another great kick.
That's a great pass.
Get in there, baby. Bang. Here we go. All right, we're back. Only took a quarter.
Basketball, baby.
We're so back. We're so back. What a bunch of fucking losers we are. We're kicking the shit out of the Nets and we're acting. What?
It's their fault. They did this to us.
It is. Please tell me they had a foul to give. I'm assuming they had a foul to give just now.
I believe so.
I would hope so. That was the best sequence we've seen from the Knicks
in 2026
weeks. Yeah. It was the best sequence we've seen from the Knicks in 2026.
Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because before that was New Year's Eve.
Listen, you want leadership from your captain? I think this quarter gave you all the leadership you wanted. A great switch by OG and McCall there. Really good switch. No foul.
You're not getting that call, sir.
No,
get out of
bullshit.
Here. No, you're not getting that.
Fuck off. Fuck all the way off with that bullshit. All right. So first of all, I want to shout out Mensa. Mensa was said earlier in our betting and sweating text thread. The lock of the century was Knicks first quarter. Not money line. Knicks first quarter cover. What was it? Point and a half? No, it was more.
Point and a half.
That's all it was?
No.
No, I think you're right. I think it was a point and a half. Why was it so low?
It was Jeff's 1 point bet. I'll tell you what it is.
You take a look, but anyway, he was right, and they kicked the snot out of Brooklyn in that in that quarter. Okay, so interesting. Knicks have an 18-point lead, have almost doubled up the Brooklyn Nets, even though the Nets actually took one more shot than the Knicks. That's a lot having to do with the fact that the Knicks went to the line 4 times, or 8 times, four trips to the line. Nets only shot 2 free throws. Knicks shooting 67% from the field, have made half of their 8 threes. Brooklyn only 4 of 12 from 3. I would say that the defense on at least half of those 3-point attempts by the Nets was solid.
I'm still here.
Yeah, no, I got you. And then what else? Only 1 turnover for the Knicks. That's fantastic. You love to see that. 9 assists on 14 made field goals. I mean, 9 assists in the first quarter that's awesome. And I just want to shout out the captain. And look, I might be what is it called when you overdo it in your support of a player because you
hyperbolic? Not hyper. I don't want to say hyperbolic.
This might be standing JB a little bit. But okay. Let me just say this. I've been seeing. I know I'm not on the interwebs as much, or it appears I'm not on. I see what people say. I see the emojis. I see the implications. Y'all motherfuckers out there, y'all some dirty motherfuckers. Let me tell you, y'all some filthy ass motherfuckers. This guy saved this poverty ass franchise. I'm not saying you can't be critical or suggest like you could do this better, you could do that better. I wrote a whole newsletter on his defense, which being terrible this year. But I don't appreciate the tone and the implications of some of y'all. That is how a captain goes out and performs. All right? I just want to say that. That's all.
And you know what? You're right. Because there are people who are no, you're right. No, you're right. Because I think it's going to like they said of my criticism about JB is like I think he dribbles the ball a bit too much. I think he needs better leadership. Not like get this guy out of here. This team is full of his friends and whatever. Like get out of here. Y'all can go to hell. That's a foul.
It was a foul. It's not nice. I mean, look, Cam gonna Cam sometimes. He's
so speaking. So I see Mr. Towns has returned to the game. I know you saw the clip where Mr. Towns was very he was like, hey, don't forget about the campaigns and the other guys weren't here last year. They were part of this thing too. Yeah.
I lost my mind, but continue.
So interestingly enough, somebody tweeted about how I forget what the tweet was, but I say that to say someone pointed out how I think it was Benji. How like the cat and campaign lineups are
yeah, it was Benji. Yeah,
really good.
No, that's fine because it's very true.
So as we have a foul away from the ball, foul Josh Hart, 38-22 Knicks. If I'm the head coach, wouldn't I see that for some reason Cat and Tyler have good chemistry together.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I have Tyler run with Cat in the second unit?
Well, I mean, he had it for a while, but I think Tyler's play descended to nice, Josh. I love. There's nothing that makes me happier than when Josh Hart sits at 3. Talk about shutting people up. But I think his play descended to a level, and specifically, other than when a team grabs offensive. Come on, Landry, finish that OG. Yeah. All right, there we go. 43-22 Knicks. Okay. I mean, you know what? Oh, look at that team spirit. See that? See TK getting up in there? So, what do you think annoys coaches the most?
Lack of effort.
Okay, what specific what specific act on the best? Like, yes, generally lack of effort, but like out of like all the things that a team can do,
turnovers.
Okay,
turnovers.
Did you catch it? I forget if I was on with you or when I said it. I'll check again now. I checked a few days ago. Tyler Kolek, you know what percentile he was league wide among point guards, combo guards, in turnovers?
I'm gonna guess that he was fifth percentile.
Second percentile.
Can't have that.
You can't if you're not bringing the ball up in an expeditious fashion. If you can't initiate sets because you're getting pressured so much and you're turning it over like that, I understand he has chemistry with Cat, and I completely agree with you. I am not about to excoriate Mike Brown for putting the kid back on the bench.
No,
that said, you know who should maybe get a little shit? Why? I hate to say, but like, why wasn't? So here's the thing: if they were like gung ho about Tyler Kolek is our backup point guard of the future, that'd be one thing. I would be more forgiving of that. But that wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was we're going to bring in Malcolm Brogdon, who fucking retired before he decided it was going to play basketball. So, like, why not just bring back, if you weren't, like, in love with Kolek, why not just bring back Campaign on the minimum?
They probably didn't want Campaign. Yeah, and I think they thought, they're like, all right, we'll just try this other older veteran point guard. I don't know. Look, what you're saying makes sense.
So, look, I understand that after Campaign, when you playoff game, which, by the way, the more we do revisionist history, can you imagine if they don't win that game one?
Well, if they don't win game one, maybe they win game two. Butterfly effect.
You're right. Yeah, it's fair. That's fair.
But I see. Yeah, but the vibes will be in the toilet if they lose game one.
It would be in the shitter, and he won. But that's neither here nor there. He went out and he won game one for you, and then he did nothing for the rest of the postseason, the next 17 games. So from that perspective, I get it.
Yeah, it was of Cam.
But I would argue that it was a bit of a miscalculation to not at least consider his impact specifically on Cat's, happiness.
Well,
whatever you want to call it.
They thought they could do better.
Yeah, and I think
they decided that. Well, I think what they were saying is like, okay, if we have someone like Brogdon, the floor will be
good trivia question.
Higher.
One of four Mikal Bridges, one of four players with a 40-point game for both the Knicks and the Nets. We'll come back to that the next stoppage of play. 43-22.
That was good D.
It was fine. I mean, Cat got big boyed a little bit, but Day'Ron Sharp's a big dude. There's a reason I want Day'Ron Sharp. I've wanted him for months. What's Cat up to here? What is Cat up to? He's up to nothing. Get back to it.
That was 1 in 3 5/8 steps.
That was also a little bit of a grenade to Deuce. I don't know why Hart didn't. That's one of those ones where you should be annoyed at Hart for not shooting it. I don't think that defender was there. I think he could have shot that ball. Nice rebound, OG.
I would like Cam Thomas shoot 40 times.
So Pat Buncy asks why I know Clarkson so far. It went completely uncommented on, unreported on. I don't think I mentioned it in the post game because of everything going on. Clarkson not in the rotation for the Mavs game.
I think you mentioned it that he played 2 minutes because I didn't realize. I mentioned it
at some point, but it was like that dude's been in the rotation the entire season.
Again, listen.
Not a great pass by OG.
Nope.
Okay, come on. Put the kibosh on this little mini run here. And this is what so that no real point.
Nope.
And Josh Hart turns it over. Wait, was that is a foul on Josh Hart?
Yes. Listen, Clarkson has not been showering himself in glory either these last few.
No,
2026. No, because someone in the chat asked,
I'm not like,
how do we get Yabu? Someone in the chat said, why Yabu but not Clarkson?
It's positional. Right. It's positional because there's so many freaking guards on the team. I really don't ever want to watch Yabusele play basketball from my basketball.
Listen, if there's
nothing personal,
he will know if
get in there, Mitch. Get in there, Mitch. Look at Mitch, man, setting the tone.
Old Mitch would have got that. I mean, Mitch before Embiid for the Yankees. There we go.
Finish this.
Behind you.
Okay. Mitchell Robinson, man. Mitchell Robinson. I love the effort that JB started with. And the mentality JB started with. What Mitchell Robinson, the intensity that Mitchell Robinson is bringing to this basketball game is lifting my soul.
They should run the offense through. Not run the offense. They should have Bridges be a facilitator. with this lineup. It shouldn't be Deuce. Bridges will get them into the offense easy. Deuce can struggle in that area, and we've seen a couple of turnovers. I mean, listen, Josh is loose with the ball. Deuce is not the greatest ball handler.
Look,
I'm just saying, if you're going to play this lineup, I wouldn't play this lineup. But again, you're allowed to experiment. It's January.
You know what they should do? Look, they're going to get a point guard. They're gonna move Yabu and maybe Dadier, and they're gonna bring in a point guard. We know that. I would wager money it would be Jose Alvarado. I don't know anything other than what's been reported by publicly available information. I would bet that it's gonna be Alvarado. All right, we got Deuce bringing it up, trying to put the moves on Mitch. He can't. So that's an example of like Mitch or Deuce. I love Deuce, but Deuce is not hitting Mitch on the short roll there. Not to say that he even should because it's Mitch, but it's just it's tough. Like that's your offense here, right?
Oh, and now Cat. See, I'm not mad at Cat because he basically got a grenade.
Yeah, I could be a little bit mad. Look at Mitch flying down the floor to get that.
Never besmirch Casey Smith's name again. Deuce.
Extra effort by Bridges.
Yep. That's a foul.
Okay,
that's a foul.
So that's 2 extra efforts there. Extra effort by Mitch to fly down the court to get the defensive rebound. And that's extra effort by Bridges to get that offensive tip. And I love both. Yeah. So the other option I was going to say is when JB's off the floor, and I don't know if Mitch's minutes limit allows you to do this.
Mm-hmm.
It may not. Have Mitch and Cat always be together when JB's off the floor, and you just play the offensive rebound game. Speaking of which, there's Mitch Robinson with the offensive rebound. Hey, big man! There it is. That's his second 3. Nice. Great job. Did I hit my Mitch over yet? 6 rebounds. No. Get out of here with that nonsense. Get out of here. So there's Mikal, your ball handler. That's fine. Look, all
right, Mike.
All right, so we're still at 47-26. Mikal's daring this guy to shoot. That's the second Daron Sharp corner 3. Not any closer.
Yeah, you can't make that pass. Cutter.
That's fine. That's by
whatever.
me. And it is 49-26. The Knicks are up by 23 points on the Brooklyn Nets. This is exactly what we needed tonight. This is exactly if they were going to try to prove to us in one night that they had the capability of being a semi-serious basketball team, they're doing it. And I think you're seeing it in attention to detail. I think you're seeing it in extra efforts. I think you're seeing it in. I think they are making an effort to pass, but not overpass. Pretty much like is there anything we haven't seen that we would have liked to see so far?
I'd like to see Tyler Kolek, but again, to your point, you can't turn the ball over and be a second-year player and get minutes.
I'm not going to begrudge you for that because and this is the tricky part where regular season experimentation, the whole thing. Well, if that's really true, then why not experiment with 4 guards or yeah, sure, fuck it, with 4 guards and Mitch or something for even a couple of minutes.
Do it all. Listen, you preach to the choir, brother.
But I know it actually. Sorry, it wouldn't even be 4. Sorry, it wouldn't even be 4 guards because if you have already excised Clarkson from the rotation, you could just run Kolek, Shamet, and Deuce with one of the wings and a center for the opening.
And Cad.
Yeah. Now, look, it's very small, but I don't know. I wonder if maybe they're giving Kolek a little bit of time to like maybe get his confidence back or something. And then they're going to give him one more shot. But I think they're just going to make a trade, I guess.
Jose G Insight said, this game ain't going to prove me nothing, to be honest. Jose, you're exactly right. This game will not prove anything.
No.
We would just like to see them not play with their heads up their ass.
No, where the Knicks are at, now is this is day one out of rehab. Are you going to touch a drink today? If you don't touch a drink today, guess what? You advance till tomorrow. Now, I wouldn't have any experience with not touching drinks, so I'm talking out of my ass. But
it's baby steps. It's baby steps.
Yes. Are you having anything tonight?
I'm not. Nope. Today is. After tonight, I will have 10 days left in dry January.
Oh, you're doing dry January?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Although my dry January started on the 5th, but
does it extend to the 5th of February?
It probably will. Actually, no, it won't, because I will absolutely. It depends on, do I want to have a beverage watching the Laker game? If not, then it'll extend to. Okay. It'll probably extend to the 6th. Yeah. Listen, we had a brunch on New Year's Day. Playoffs on football on Saturday. I need to be drunk to watch the Ravens on Sunday.
Oh, there you go. All right. Who's open? He got back. Give OG credit. He got back to contest that. That's, again, it's an extra effort. 2-1 JB. Great pass to OG across the court. And, of course, he steps out of bounds.
So that's the pass that JB did with Cat like 3 feet from him. And he's like, bah! And I was like, yeah, and I took a mental note of that, and then of course the game descended into absolute oblivion.
I mean, you were wise to take a note. All right, JB, I'd like him to get a hand up a little bit earlier there, but again, we're up by 23. I'm not gonna. Dude, the Knicks are doubling up the Nets 52-26.
Shout out to so the first quarter spread was 3.5.
Okay.
And the Knicks
did he cover?
Yeah. They covered. I'm reporting exclusively that they covered.
Okay.
Actually, I don't. There we go.
I'm going to need them to not top out at a 28-point lead. They could top out at a 26-point lead. They could top out at a 30-point lead. They cannot top out at a 20-point lead. Do you know why I'm saying that? Does that number stick in your head?
20?
28.
28. Oh, God, I know why. Oh, my goodness. Travel.
Yeah.
He slid his foot. So I remember, listen, the Cam Thomas.
I was doing a watch-along on that show. I forget who I was doing a watch along with, but I did a watch along that night.
And I'm like, yo, this is not life.
What?
They literally ran the same pick and roll over and over again, and we couldn't do anything about it.
Who are you talking about?
Good. All right. Good.
A nice finish. So, like, it would be great. It'd be cool if they went up by like 40 before the half. I know it's that a lot to ask. Great pass. Make that.
Oh my goodness. We'll
Mitch. Take that. Mitch is going to get me my over in the first half.
And
that's okay. That's okay.
Some squeeze.
Nice. Did Deuce just throw the ball off Michael Porter Jr.'s back shoulder?
Michael Porter Jr. tried to like catch that with his left hand, like backwards.
I
How
love
does
Mitchell
that not
Robinson
go
so
in?
much. Nick Claxton might as well not even be in the picture. Is Nick Claxton a contract that you would want if you were like a team trying to win games?
He's on like 20 million, right?
I think it's 20 a year. It's either 20 a year or 25 a year, which makes a difference. I think it's 20 a year. Actually, no. Now I'm doubting myself. Now I think it's 25 a year.
When I was researching for Takedown, I saw his contract and I was like, this bad.
It was 25 a year. It's 4 for 100.
Okay.
That's not great. That's not a great contract.
It's not. Well, you know what?
Look at this passing. Ah,
Oh,
great passing though.
I think it's bad when you're on a team that's going nowhere like Brooklyn.
You know what I loved about that is that the switchback after. So there was a switch out of necessity with Cat having to pick up the ball handler, and then the switchback was seamless, which is again is a little thing that we just haven't seen a lot of at all.
Good screen, Cat.
Could have done without that shot. There's a good off ball switch after JB had to pick up Clowney temporarily. Cat with the active hands. Cat. Great job.
There we go.
What do we got? What do we got?
Cat. You heard me say, don't push off, Cat. Don't push off.
Yeah.
Loves to push off.
Because
he hooked him. He hooked him. You know what? You know what?
No, he
that's no. He grabs him and then he lets him go. He doesn't really hook him, but to your point, there's no need for that. Yeah, he's been doing it since he was 13 years old.
It's just that stuff is not working. It just hasn't been working enough, to be efficient. Why would you? Nice job.
There we go.
You know what they've done a nice job of every time the Nets have scored, they've basically pushed back. Like the Nets there have been no Nets runs, so to speak.
True.
Maybe in first quarter there was a little run. That's it.
You might be a half a second in front of me. Oh,
so I am a half a second ahead of you.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it during the break. Oh my God, that was an offensive foul.
That was an offensive foul?
Yes. Let's see now. Yeah, see.
I mean,
it's funny. He's hooking him, but he's letting go. It's almost like hey, stop doing this. He's trying to unlearn this, but the problem is you've been doing it all year. You're not gonna get the benefit of the doubt.
All right. Score is 57-30, 2:10 left, 209, 208. That's where we're at.
Oh,
what was the foul?
Like that hurt.
Let's see that.
Listen, there's certain things we're gonna have to live with our stars. It doesn't matter who the star is. That's one of them.
You with me?
Yeah, maybe my internet is messing up. Hold on. All right. All right. Shout out to the 1,000 people watching. I don't know if we lost John. 57-32 Knicks, 155 left.
I had to switch up my. No, I'm back.
Okay.
I had to. You know what it was? I'll explain later. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Knicks up 15. Let's close. Excuse me, 25.
I was about to say.
I don't like that call. I don't like that.
Hold on. You may lose me for another half a second here.
That's fine. Frank from Miranda's on fire in the chat. Bro, every star player has something that they do that you're not going to like. So it's not so with Cat, it's not that Cat does his stuff with the arm or with his off arm. It's that and the fake drop defense and all these things while you hate him. But listen, every single star player does something that you wish they didn't do. Every single one.
Yeah, but there's degrees to that shit.
There are degrees to it, but every single one.
0 for 2 from the line, so that's helpful. Still up 25. I ride with Frank.
No, I'm not. Oh,
come on. Why aren't you giving him that? That's horseshit. You're frozen, by the way, for me. I'm not sure if it's just me.
I'm frozen?
Yeah, so maybe unfreeze.
All right.
I can hear you. I can hear you, though. I can hear you, which is fine. Armin, that's not nice. Anyway, okay. I'm flying solo for a second here. So we got Yabo in the game, by the way, at center. And as a few people have pointed out, no Clarkson minutes. So I guess Clarkson not a staple of the rotation after all. Here we go. Okay.
Am I back now?
Yep.
Right.
So the nice thing is they're still up 25 and they've gone cold from 3. Which is
solid defensively.
I mean, they've given up 32 points. I know it's the Nets, but they've given up 32 points.
Listen, they had 75. Dallas had 75.
Yeah, it's been impressive. It's been a really impressive defensive showing. All right, what are we doing here? So 2 on the ball. What are we going to do with it? Yabu in the short roll.
Come on, Yabu. Come on, Yabu. Come on, Yabu.
Hey, big man. Big man with the big belly. Yes. I don't know where that came from.
You're hilarious.
I mean, it's not inaccurate.
It's not inaccurate.
It's not inaccurate. The big man with the big plan.
All right. I skipped ahead 10 seconds. You're going to tell me when you see Michael Porter let go of the second free throw.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. No.
It's only one free throw.
All right.
He let go of the free throw. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me when you're at 22 seconds.
Okay. 24, 23, 22.
There we go.
All right. They can't hold it for the last shot, unfortunately. I would have liked this lead to be a little bit bigger, but.
Oh!
How did he miss that? Jesus. Come on. Hold him under 40 for the break. For the half, rather.
And a silly foul.
Of course. And they're in the bonus.
Oh, it's against Brooklyn.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on Claxton.
Okay. Great. Way to draw the foul. Way to draw the foul. Fighting. Again, that's an appropriate end to the half. He draws the foul fighting because he's boxing out. Oh, and they get to the line. Even better. Wonderful.
Boston up 20 at the half. I can turn this off.
I don't even have another game. I could see one of my small TVs. I don't even have a game on it, though.
Because I did not feel like watching Cleveland, Charlotte.
I mean, that's actually, with the way Charlotte's been playing, I'm actually going to put that game on. I didn't realize it was on.
Charlotte down 17.
Okay, maybe it's not a great game. Brunson, of course, misses a free throw.
Oh, here's what I'll put on.
What?
Hawks Grizzlies.
Okay.
So I can watch our future center, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Man.
And yes,
look,
Jesus, these free throws are annoying.
Yeah. Come on, make this one, please. Okay,
All right.
there we go. Let's play a little defense for 2.8 seconds. Don't get any foul. All right. All right. So with that, the first half is in the books. The New York Knicks come out, and I would say for the most part, they did what they were supposed to do. I mean, the lead at one point was 27, right?
Yes.
27-point lead. It is a 22-point lead at halftime. Only because their offense, I think, cooled off a little bit from where it was. Now, granted, they were shooting 67% in the first quarter, so it's tough to complain about a 55% shooting first half and a 50% shooting half from deep. But they got great shots. They moved the ball, but that half was all about the defense, I would say.
El Coriano says, at least Tibbs stood up all games, barking out plays and riding the refs. Why is Brown planted to the bench nearly the whole game? It's funny. The irony is, as he said that, I turned this Atlanta Memphis game on, and I see Quinn Snyder stalking up and down the sideline, ranting and raving, stalking the refs. And guess what? The Atlanta Hawks stink. It's different stuff. And also, how many times did I see the Knicks be on bullshit, Tibbs call a timeout, and then send the same 5 guys back out there and not change anything and do it again? So I say that to say, not to shit on Tibbs, but like all of this, like Brown doesn't do it like he does it. It's like, that's not why they're losing. They're losing because these guys are on bullshit.
So I want to give a shout. I mean, there's a lot of good plus minuses in that half. I do want to give a shout out to Deuce, who was a plus 19 in 11 minutes. Pretty good. I want to give a shout out to Mitchell Robinson, 7 rebounds, including 3 on the offensive glass and 2 blocks and a steal. I thought Mitch was the standout. I thought everybody played well defensively, but I thought Mitch was the standout defensive player of the half.
Agreed.
And how about Josh Hart? It was funny. I was thinking about it for my best bet to do the Josh Hart rebounds plus assists over. It was 12.5, and then I looked back at his stats for the last bunch of games, and I was like, I shied away from it. So, very typical Josh Hart half stat line: 7 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, one steal, 1 turnover. It's pretty good.
You know, somebody asked me about if I like Josh Hart double tonight. I said, I'm not betting shit on these dudes besides opponent threes and rebounds. And then you tell me that number, and it looks like Josh is close to. Because interestingly enough, Josh had not been, his rebounds, since he's been back, his rebounds had been down a bit. So I was like, I need to see him get to 10 rebounds first before and again, he hadn't played in a while. He said his ankle isn't 100%. Which the fact he had to come back because his team couldn't get, God.
And I just want to shout out again. I know I talked about it earlier in the half. I want to shout out again. Karl-Anthony Towns. Look, the offensive fouls, it's still troubling. It's still like if you're paying the guy $53 million because of his offense and the offense isn't really fully there, well, then that's an issue. Yes. His defense was very good in that half. Like, his defense was very good. Like, full stop. He came out and did exactly what you wanted to see defensively. Trying to think what else. JB only one of 6 from deep, and they still put up 60, which is pretty good. Listen, man, it's a big response. Look, can we just call it like it is? It's a big response. It's what we needed to see. It's what I needed to see.
Yes. Frank from Miranda said Cat is the first player in NBA history who's a 3-level offensive fouler.
God.
Yeah, he's on fire. All right, most embarrassing.
Cat's one of one, or I mean, well, Cat is one of one. Frank from Patreon is also one of one.
Embarrassing moments. Embarrassing moments as a Knicks fan. John, go. Let's alternate.
Embarrassing moments. So we talked about the Mills Perry press conference.
Yes.
So, like, is a trade a moment?
Yes. Like, moments where you felt embarrassed to be a Knicks fan. Like, for example, mine is one that comes to mind is 2012 first round, game 3, confetti falling from the sky.
That was not ideal.
And it's like,
no, that was not great. I'm genuinely embarrassed. The whole start to the 4-18 start to, that's not a moment. The 4-18, the Fizdale 4-18 before he got fired. There were some moments during that. That was probably like the toughest stretch of Knicks fandom of my life, I would say.
We got a super chat if you want to read it.
I will. Greg Film Stuff, my guy, always he's been chiming in on the post games for years. Thank you, man. The activity defensively is there today. They really need to get Cat the ball closer to the rim to eliminate the drives. So, yes. And it was funny, again, talking to about my conversation earlier with Philo, who covers the Wolves. He was talking about how effective it was when they got Cat the ball down on the block. And they had Gobert in there. And the reason why it was very effective is Cat really was very good at throwing that pass over the top, either for a lob or just to get it to Gobert in good position. Which you wouldn't think. You would think, well, the spacing is going to be cramped, and if another center's down there, then they're just going to put two on the ball. But Cat can make that pass. He could pass from a standstill. He can't just doesn't pass on the move. All this being said, I agree with you, even if he isn't a great post-up player. Like, at this point, for me, it's about getting him more comfortable, because if you get him more comfortable and if you get him a couple plays that he likes, he's going to be better on those drives. And also, just like, again, shout out to Benji, his article from a few weeks ago, like, why they're not, it's a legitimate question, why they're not doing more to get him more drives going to his right, you know? I don't know. Meanwhile, I'm not going to say who. Someone just texted, Cat should develop a mid-range pull-up game. What do you think of that? Because he's already such a great shooter.
Yes. Instead of just starting from the top of the key and just barreling to the paint. Yes, that would be nice. He probably would be able to hit some mid-range jumpers. Another embarrassing moment for me is the entire 2000 and whatever the Larry Brown season was, that entire season.
So I would say trading for Steve Francis wasn't embarrassing in and of itself. It was trading for Steve Francis and then reading the stories in the paper not long after that, like who actually wanted this player, or like the guy that wanted him was Larry Brown, but the only reason that Larry Brown wanted him was because he hated Stephon Marbury, and that whole season, the whole Larry Brown season was just nothing but utter and total and complete dysfunction. Yeah, that was pretty bad. What else? Oh, how could I forget this one? When the Porzingis stuff went bad, like when Fizdale was like, I think it was it Fizdale when he's like, yeah, he's not running yet, and then the fucking motherfucker Instagrams a picture of him fucking sprinting.
jumping off the yacht in Latvia.
It's like, you can't write that. Like, look, KP was a bit of it. I've given KP, I've long since forgiven KP, but he was a bit of a dick with a lot of that stuff, and just like reading how, like, when because this guy was like, he was the savior. We thought he was the savior. I thought he was the savior. And then reading how he was like not out on the organization, but reading when that he like had question marks about this and that and the other thing, and and then so that was embarrassing. We got some from the chat here.
Oh, we got a bunch from the chat.
So I'll start at the top. So Ben Kim Gervey, trading Patrick was embarrassing. Trading Camby and a lottery pick, Nene, from Antonio McDyess's kneecap. You're gonna get.
They needed to trade Patrick. Trading Patrick wasn't embarrassing.
They could have let his contract expire.
No, they were smart to trade him to get something for him. It's just what they got for him was complete garbage.
they could have hit the reset button and let Patrick inspire. That was back in the day when cap space still mattered, you know? I don't know.
Yes.
Ben with another one. You going to get in the truck? Yeah, that was pretty
No,
bad.
That was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad. What else do we got here? So bolt yourself in. Great name. The Patrick potential roll to the free throw line jump shot. Potential roll to the free throw line jump shot. I'm trying to think what play that
The
was.
Patrick patented roll to the free throw line jump. Oh no, he said that's in no. That is in reference to the cat.
Oh, the cat conversation. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Patrick had as good a touch as any center's ever played the game, but So CC Kirby says the Isaiah Thomas Stephon Marbury spat in 2008 that led to Steph airing dirty laundry and then led to the Isaiah Thomas sexual harassment lawsuit is high up there for me. Yeah, that was very bad. Carl Rucker says drafting Kevin Knox.
At the time, it wasn't.
At the time, it wasn't embarrassing, but
like, you know what was embarrassing for me at the time? Drafting Ronaldo Bachman, because Rajon Rondo was right there, and I said it at the time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we're gonna get Rajon Rondo. Speaking of, a 15-year-old how old? Whatever year, how old? So teenage Sean Hardy watching the draft at home, saying like, we're gonna. It's 2000. We're gonna get Ron Artest. Ron Artest fell into our lap. We're gonna get.
You know, a lot of my embarrassing moments were like reading stuff from people who covered the league and covered the team. Like I'll never forget. I think I read it. I don't know if it was on a pod. I don't even know if I was listening to pods yet. But Howard Beck like put out there that like, Kevin Knox was not. It was like after his rookie year, I think, and he put out there that like Knox is not a top 10 rookie. I'm like, the guy was rookie of the month, however many months ago. Like, how could you? That's crazy. And I was like really embarrassed because I'm like, man, this guy was supposed to be really good. Okay. Donovan Mitchell absolutely blowing the fuck up while Frank sat on the bench and got 3 points and 2 rebounds and an assist, Couple of people saying Bargnani Bargnani's last play as a Knick when he broke some part of his eyes. The move that is immortalized where he's trying to dunk and he falls like way short and he injured himself on that play.
Yes. I remember that. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought for me, Bargnani is what is he doing, folks?
Well, that was bad.
That to me was like, oh my.
El Coriano says the Strickland trade for Mo Cheeks. I was before my time.
That was before my time.
Bowl yourself in says Jordan Hill over DeRozan. I mean, DeMar DeRozan's gonna make the Hall of Fame, so yeah.
Yes.
Fugazi. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
June 30th, 2019. That was embarrassing.
I mean, that's the lowest I've ever felt as a Knicks fan. June 30th, 2018. And it's actually not. I mean, so lowest is different than like most. So that's unequivocally the lowest. I've never felt worse than I did in the moment after the game 1 against the Pacers lost last year. That's the worst that is the worst that sports has ever made me feel.
So the Porzingis trade was embarrassing at the time because I had, you know why? Because
we didn't know.
We didn't know. So it was a week of everyone dunking on the Knicks and Mark Cuban.
It wasn't everyone dumping on the Knicks. It was, well, they have to know something, otherwise they are fucking insane.
Oh no, there was so many people. Listen, Mark Cuban going on First Take and victory lapping to him and Max Kellerman, and they're like, they got it's like, oh boy. Yeah, that was like June 30, 2019. See, the thing about June 30, 2019 is once Kevin tore his Achilles in the finals, I knew that was over. I knew that it was any chance that was over. Because I was like, there's no way the Knicks were going to sign.
I think it was over. I think it was over before that. Couple more here.
Yeah. It was over.
David Morgan says Eddie Curry, Jerome James, and Bargnani. Yeah, the Jerome James. I was embarrassed for Jerome James when he wore that suit when he held up his jersey with next to Isaiah Thomas. The Donnie Walsh, LeBron James negotiations was itself embarrassing. Yeah, he had the neck brace on and the whole thing. Fizdale and the Axe, shout out. Okay, we got Greg Film Stuff with another one. Thank you, Greg. This is the last one because the third quarter is about to start. Losing by 59 to the Celtics, Nate Gate drafting Jordan Hill instead of DeRozan, and Brandon Jennings giving up on the Zach Crawford or the Crawford-Zach Randolph tandem. I can keep going. Funny you say the Crawford-Randolph one. That was actually one of my happiest days as a Knicks fan. In the moment, I've since come back and be like, they should have done that at that time. There's no need to do it at that time. All right, we're back. Thanks, everybody. Sorry I didn't get to everything, but there's a basketball game being played now.
We'll read more during the next opposite play because I have one I forgot about.
Does Igor have his third three? I don't think he does.
No, I think he only has two.
I think he only has the two. Great pass from Josh to OG. Good ball moving all around. Beautiful. That's beautiful basketball. That's just beautiful basketball. Nope. They've got a lot of these MPJ shots have been like covered.
Yeah.
But like it's been like Brunson switched onto him and it's probably good he's having an off night. Great pass from There's been so many passes to corners tonight. Like which by the way, you know who wants them to do that? Like something tells me Ron Jeremy's going to be talking about his sprays after this one. It's going to make the Mike Brown face. We had 18 sprays.
Does anyone under the age of 35 know who Ron Jeremy is?
Oh, come on. People know who Ron Jeremy is.
If you're under the age of 35, do you know who Ron Jeremy is? And
do not Google. Well, I mean, you could probably Google him. It's probably not that bad.
Don't Google the name on your work computer.
No, man, he's a famous person. It's not going to pull up like a video. Frank for Patreon, my idol. So what are we talking about with Cat? What are we talking about? Cat gets post position, simple turn, hook. He has great touch. That's a shot he could be successful with.
Of course, but guess what? He don't want to do that.
Well, or it's a little bit of column A, it's a little bit of column B because he maybe he needs to get a little bit more of an opportunity. I didn't realize that was a three. Who was that?
By the way, Mr. Yeoman is 2 of 5 from behind the arc.
There we go. Nice little, little bit on the outskirts of Josh Hart's range, but that's I'm not gonna ever begrudge him for taking that shot. This is really good defense. And that is so that
got him in rotation.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's a good corner three. It's a hell of a pass. They're making some.
There we
really
go.
Nice.
That's
right.
2. Yep. There we go.
Love that. That's great. This is good. This is how you want this guy to score. There's another open corner three. Missed. Nice rebound, OG.
Give it a Cat. That's a great pass.
Oh! What are the Nets ranked in offenses or on defense as of right now? I'm gonna look it up. Look it up here. So what's our score now? Our score is 70-44. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. I know it's the Nets, but it's pretty good. Nets. What do you think the Nets are currently ranked defensively league wide?
Cleaning the glass or
no,
or NBA.com?
NBA. It's not. It's bad.
I know it's bad. It's 23rd.
It's 26th.
All right.
How were they first for a month or like first for almost a month and they're down to 26th?
Two years in a row, the Nets started out on fire, and by on fire, I mean 6-4.
Hang on
And
1
then-
second. Hang on here. So in December, this is unreal. In December, the Nets had the best defense in the league. 105.4 points per 100 allowed. Second place, Oklahoma City Thunder, 106.2. So for an entire month in which the Nets went 7-4, they had the best defense in the league.
What was their offensive rating?
In that month?
Yes, it had to be poor.
Hold on. I'll go back
For them to have the best defense in the league and be 7-4.
Their offensive rating in that month was 21st, which actually for them is not bad. And
to be fair, they were missed. Cam Thomas is out for a while. They probably just couldn't score.
So Ben Kim Gervey asks a very smart question. Who did they play? I'm going to tell you who they played right now. In the month of December, the Brooklyn Nets played the Charlotte Hornets. They gave up 103. Bulls, 103. Utah, 110. New Orleans, 101. These are all stinky poo-poo teams.
Yeah.
Dallas, 119. Sorry, they gave up 123 to the Jazz. Excuse me, that's my bad. They lost that game to the Jazz. 123 to the Jazz, 101 to the Hornets, 119 to the Mavs, 82 to the Bucks. God, that was without Giannis. 106 to Miami. They lost that game. 81 to Toronto. Toronto's a real team.
Yes, Toronto's a real team.
106 to Philly, real team. 107 to Minnesota, real team.
Okay.
And then on December 29th, 120 to Golden State. So they had some real wins. And then since January 1st, that's a lot of L's. I'm not going to go through all these, but it's not what you want. Hold on. Season segments, January. In December or in January, they're 29th in defense. They've gone from a 105 point whatever defensive rating in December to a 121.3 defensive rating in January. By the way, the Knicks up to 26th in defense in January.
Hey,
their defensive rating actually improved against the Mavs, believe it or not.
Yeah, when 39 in the second half,
as Mike Brown touted.
Oh, that was almost a steal.
By the way, who do you think has the best offense in the NBA in the month of January? You're not going to get it.
The Toronto Raptors.
No. They are
East or West?
Top 10. East.
Oh, the Charlotte Hornets.
There you go. What a yes. Beautiful pass from Cat. And look, what is that? That's Cat as the hub at the top of the arc,
which she's very good at. But guess what? You don't want to do that.
Yeah, we don't have to go there. Sorry, Igor.
Gaming is trolling me now at this point.
What was that nonsense? Oh, what?
Whose ball is that?
It's not ours. That was some. I don't know. That was some nonsense. Who threw that pass? The pass should not have been thrown. Cat also something happened to Cat. I don't know what it is. Oh, we got fouled. Oh, OG threw the pass. There's a shocker. OG's not a good passer.
No, he's not.
He's not a good passer.
He's not a great dribbler. Other than that, he's amazing.
I would actually go so far as to say, nice. Who was that? Oh, it's one of the rookies. This is a guy who was scoring against us at will the last time I think we played. Other than Mitch, he's probably the worst passer on the team. In the rotation.
Yeah, I agree. Come on, Carl. Ugh.
Yeah. Other than Mitch, is OG the worst dribbler on the team? In the rotation. Nice, Josh. That was good defense from Josh.
Yes. If it's not in the line,
come on.
There we go.
Good effort.
Good effort. That's going to go in, isn't it? No.
Nice. Yeah, so that's the thing, like the kind of the dirty little secret about their starting five, and I think why they're starting five sometimes. First of all, it's why JB does a lot of what JB does.
Mm-hmm.
Are they reviewing this? I think they're gonna review this.
They are reviewing this.
And it's he really is like Mikal Bridges is a 3-and-D plus wing when it comes to offense. Certainly, there's a plus side on the offensive side for as much as we may get frustrated at times. He's more than the 3 of the 3-and-D. He could do stuff on the offensive end. The defense is where it's not where you want it to be. And then OG is the opposite. He's not really a like anything more. I mean, yes, he can put the ball on the floor, get a technical closeout, but you're asking him if he doesn't have that lane,
if it's not a straight line drive,
and it's crazy because you watch him in some games, like you watch them against which game was he going crazy where he got all those dunks? He was driving.
I know what game you're talking about earlier.
It was a couple
games
ago. It was like 2 games ago. I think it was against the Suns, right?
Yes, it was the Suns. It was the Suns.
Yeah, he was like unstoppable. He was unstoppable. Anyway, all right, score check. So we're at 72-46. Knicks are outscoring the Nets 12-8 in this quarter. Always, you know what bet I always look at on FANATICS Sportsbook is the team to win all 4 quarters, which got me. I bet it once this year, and I lost. I actually forget what team I bet on, but it was. I think I might have bet it on the Pistons during the Pistons game. Oh, look who's coming to say hello. Hold on, where is he, Mr. Jeff Johnson?
Hi, friends.
Hi.
Hello, friends.
What is that shirt?
Can you read backwards?
I can't.
Aligned vision.
Oh, I like it. That's dope.
Thank you. What's going on, y'all?
I mean, it's been a fun night, I would say, so far, right?
So far.
Jeff,
what's your most embarrassing moment as a Knicks fan?
My most embarrassing moment?
Yes.
We did a whole thing on this before.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to think.
So the one that I forgot about, and next stoppage of play, I'll read your guys in the comments, I promise, is Dream Week. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, that was very embarrassing.
Like, that's embarrassing. Don't get me like, we traded this guy.
Kobe and LeBron and the big, what was it? The big 3?
And the 08 Celtics.
Yeah.
And not 08, but yeah, the Ubuntu Celtics.
Where it was like, come watch us get our fucking testicles hung from a tree.
Oh, you mean the week where all of them were getting standing ovations at the Garden as a way to like?
No, it was
like recruit.
They were promoting the opponent.
Yes. And then the opponent came in, and that because Kobe scored 61.
Yeah.
LeBron had a
50-point triple-double.
That got wiped off. And then Paul Pierce was involved for the last one. That's all you need to know. So, yeah.
And the
to me,
Garden
that's
was
actually
promoting
like,
it?
Yeah, they called it Dream Week.
They called it Dream Week. I'll never forget it.
Wow, I don't remember that.
I'll never forget it.
I was in law school. So that must have been late 2010s. Because David Lee was on the team. I remember that.
Yeah, there was a portion of my Knicks fandom where I was too outside. I only remember certain moments.
It was 2009.
Yeah,
it was February of 2009. I'll never forget it. That actually, to me, was the lowest point as a Knicks fan because it was like, to your point, John, it's like, we're here promoting other teams coming here to put on a show.
Come on, hit that.
I think for me, one of them was the LeBron bottle flip game.
Oh my God, that was so bad.
Like, that was like a violation.
Yes.
Like a complete violation.
It was like things that you only could get away with doing against the Knicks.
Right.
Hold on. That seems right around that time. Wasn't there a LeBron Frank Ntilikina comment?
That was when they asked
Dennis Smith Jr. when he basically said they should have drafted Dennis Smith Jr.
They could have had Dennis Smith Jr. and they drafted this bum instead. And all of us were sitting there looking like you didn't have to.
It was so unprompted because he was like, because I'm pretty sure the question was like, what do you think about Knicks? What do you think the Knicks about this matchup? And he goes, I think they should have drafted Dennis Smith Jr. And of course,
it was like, man, I'm having a pleasant conversation with y'all, and I'm gonna kick y'all in the nuts right now for no good reason.
And then of course, half of Knicks Twitter who have been begging, we're like, see, we told you we should have had Dennis Smith Jr.
Hold on, 76-46. JB just hit a nice flow to the Knicks are up by 30 for the first time. That was terrible. That was
terrible. And then
MP Jizzle.
And then,
oh my God, it is really not MPJ's night.
Yeah, that 2-point bet is going bang bang. That 2-point bet is going
Big Meech.
Is going the way of the dodo. Oh, that same year, I believe. Y'all could look it up. Steph Curry trying to pronounce Frank's name.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's hilarious. It's like SNL level hilarious.
And I was the biggest Frank Hyde person. Don't try to reenact what he said.
No, you weren't. You were not bigger than me. Listen, if any enterprising watcher wants to go find it, I don't know how to search on Twitter, but if you put in my name and then the words Frank Ntilikina and Scottie Pippen, you'll find a tweet. Oh,
you were in too deep.
I was so high on my own supply.
It was in too deep.
John,
yes,
my son Zachary owns not one but 2 Frank Ntilikina jerseys.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty sure it's nice, Deuce.
2.
Why don't y'all pass it to Deuce? He needs a few.
Mitch looks so good tonight. Someone made a comment about Mitch looking really good. He looks awesome. Awesome.
He looked like he could play back-to-backs.
I mean, thankfully there's none of those in the playoffs.
We are not.
We won't find out, but
yeah. Actually, no, we're never going to find out because no back-to-backs in the playoffs. So we're never going to find out.
Who was that, Clowney?
Yeah, he shoots those with so much confidence.
So this guy's going to end up on a good team. Maybe it'll be the Nets, but like this guy's going to be I think he's a good player. Like he's really going to be a player.
I think so too.
Swing, OG. We need that 5-point bet, bro.
What is the 5-point bet? I
lose 10 points.
Nice, JB. Getting that. It's funny. He has really great touch tonight inside the arc. He just can't hit a blessed thing from behind it. 80-49. The Knicks are up. They have allowed 49 points through the first 30. Some quick math. 33 minutes of this basketball.
Great quick math. Excellent quick math.
Thank you, sir.
The Nets are playing a 1996 game, and the Knicks are playing a 2026 game.
That's fantastic.
4-17 this
quarter. I felt you, Josh, but no. I get it, but no. I get it. No, I feel you, but no. Like, that's your one.
Was that a lob?
Yes.
I think it was a lob.
I saw what he saw, but it wasn't there.
It was not there.
That was Jameis Winston. That was Jameis Winston right there.
I've never once seen Josh Hart attempt to throw a lob from. I don't know if I've ever seen any Nick attempt to throw a lob from the corner to Mitch.
It's like playing 2K and you hit the wrong button. You want to pump fake, but you press pass. Yeah, you gotta sit. Bro. You gotta sit, bro. What are we doing?
CC Kirby found one of my old tweets. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I would please save me the embarrassment.
Dudes, go get the rock. Yeah, flash out. Yeah, let it go. Let's go. We good.
Come on. Giddy up.
All right. 1 point.
That's a 34 point lead right now. 83-49. I think is that Deuce's first 3 of the game?
Circle?
Second. It's the second. You're correct.
What was I going to say? Did y'all see this stat about this being the first time since 96 where they trailed by 20 and a half and came back to be up 20 in the first half of the next game?
I did
not see that.
Yeah, the broadcast flashed it real quick.
Can we just give a shout out? I think that was Deuce. It may have been OG also.
Sir!
Home run bet.
So what was
Should've
the home run bet?
Should have bet in number one.
Three Landry Shamet threes.
Awesome job by you getting that.
That was a math bet because they giving up like 45% from the corners,
So
which is insane.
nah. What I was gonna say, it was Deuce and OG combined to on the board.
Who was going for that?
I mean, I think he thought he was fouled.
Oh, okay. I thought he
would
thought
hope.
Shamet was crashing from the corner to catch an alley. I'm like, you are not playing with 2010 LeBron, bro. And craziest part is 2010 LeBron could have caught that.
So yeah. Sorry, I just want to finish what I was saying. For them to hold off Daron Sharp, who's one of the best offensive rebounders in basketball, and allow the Knicks or Jalen Brunson to get that defensive rebound, it's awesome effort there. Did that is that a foul called?
I think so, yeah.
All right. So let's see. The lead is probably going to top out at 37.
So
Something like that.
here's something fun for you, John.
Yes,
the
I
Knicks
love fun.
The Knicks have scored more points in the first quarter than the Nets have scored in the last two.
It's equivalent right now. Wait, no,
it's
sorry. No,
34.
you're right. Yeah, sorry. 38 in the first, 34 for the Nets in the second and third.
Yeah, they should get. They'll probably beat that because I think there's enough time. But yeah,
I don't know, 124. We'll find out.
Yeah.
So yeah, a 34-point lead has been cut to 32. Some stats: Knicks up points in the paint, 36-16. Knicks up in fast break points, which is obviously a stat that stood out in the Mavs game because the Mavs were up 30-something to 2 in that stat at one point. 19-4 Knicks tonight. That's exceptional. Knicks 22 assists on 34 made field goals. That's really good. And Knicks 41 rebounds to 21 for the Nets. Obviously, Nets missed a lot of shots, but still. My God, the Nets are shooting 31%.
I'm trying to find a game where the Knicks lost to the Celtics by 59 points.
Oh,
What? Mitch got a little cute there.
By the way, Mitch, we need 2 rebounds. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Well,
that's 7.
yeah. Like, relax.
And he had to go for that freaking block there, so he didn't get a rebound there.
What was I gonna say? Yeah. No. Okay.
If I don't hit this Mitch rebound over, I'm going to be very upset, especially given how he was rebounding in the first.
That's a foul.
Yeah, of course it is.
What was that? What the hell was that? Damn, I forgot. Oh,
Let's see. Oh, Charlotte has come back, and it is now only 7-point deficit to Cleveland. I got to put that game on my TV.
oh, yo, pivot fade. If y'all listening, why y'all don't have points in the paint?
They have points in the.
Is it in the shooting?
It's in a different
category?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I rescind my critique.
All right. Nice run up
That
from
is
JB
so
there.
good. Yeah. Ah. But they.
Man, Zaire Williams, man. I don't know. It was a little audition. I did find it interesting that Zach Lowe a week or two ago on his podcast brought up not only Daron Sharp as a maybe a name to watch for the Knicks, but Zaire Williams.
We better not ask for no 5 picks. I'll tell you that much. Hit Deuce back. Oh, okay.
Come on, Yabu.
Okay.
I hit rim.
Okay. Yeah, I know his agent is in the building, right?
Yabu's agent?
Yeah.
But you're not there. What do you mean his agent?
They showed him pregame. I think NBA New York posted it. Leon, OG, and Yabu's agent talking on the sideline before the game.
Interesting.
2 + 2 does not equal aardvark. You know what I'm saying?
So, how much is Zaire Williams making? Is he on a minimum? Who do you think is the best bet? The best player they could get? This is a good question. Who do you think is the best player they could get for Yabu plus the Wizards pick?
GTA. I don't know who else.
Oh yeah.
I mean GTA. And if you have to throw in Dadia's salary, so be
Because
it.
I
Like
really
that.
don't know who's like, you know what we need? Gershon Yabusele.
No, nobody's got. It's the you're trying to get the first pick in the second round of next year. The Nets. So Day'Ron Sharpe makes 6.25. Zaire Williams they both make 6.25. So it would need to be Yabu plus Dadier.
Who would you rather have?
Between Zaire and Sharpe? Shit, man. The problem is if Mitch stays healthy for the playoffs, like, are you gonna have Sharpe wasting away on the bench?
It's insurance. That's a renter's insurance, right?
How much is that insurance worth to you? But you could make the same argument that a Knicks fully healthy rotation does Zaire Williams play. What is Zaire Williams shooting from 3 this year? That's always been the thing with him. He's always been an interesting player, but he just has never been able to hit shots enough.
Yeah,
which was the knock on him. I remember I did there's the Nets. The Knicks had I forget what pick they had. It was a lottery pick. The year Zaire Williams was coming out. I did a deep dive because he had all this hype and he shot so badly in college. This 1 year in college, and I was like, has anybody ever been this bad at shooting in college and gone on to be like a real player? And the answer was no. Yeah, he's shooting 32% from 3. Like, no one's gonna guard him. Yeah, give me Sharpe.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Wow. Cause I mean, I think right now I get the backup big necessity just from insurance, but they need somebody else who can dribble, man. Like competently dribbling and like even somebody of Nemhard quality. You know what I'm saying? I know those are like, but you know, somebody like that. Like, I'm not asking you to be Kyrie. I'm just saying, like, somebody else.
Ben, I'm not reading that comment, but I see it. So we got Ariel Hukporty, and so he's emptying the bench a little bit. So we got Hukporty and we have Clarkson in now, interestingly enough. So does that mean I'm not going to get my Mitch rebounds?
I don't think you can get your Mitch rebounds.
You know what? Fuck all the way off. Fuck all the way off.
Well, I'm probably not going to get my Igor Yemen threes either, because he hit his first 2 and then missed his next 4.
Yegor Diomin.
Nice block, Landry.
Andrew and I had a fun time figuring out that pronunciation.
Igor.
You know who taught me how to say his name?
Deuce.
Ein Eagle.
So if you listen to my betting and sweating video, you'll hear a cameo from Andrew Claudio. It was probably the funniest thing I've ever recorded, because I definitely said Yegor was a pair of jeans.
Listen, man, he don't know the difference. And the Knicks are now up by 40, by the way. So, like, as far as responses go, what is this on a scale of 1 to 10?
This is either saying, why are you on my back? I take care of my kids. It's either that or, yo, why you bring it up old shit? It's one of those. It's somewhere in between. I take care of my kids. I pay the bills. It's in between.
We'd rather it be one, right?
Huh?
We'd rather it be the first one, right?
Well, here's the thing. The yo, I take care of my kids is you want credit for doing something that you were supposed to do.
Yes.
And the why you bring it up old shit is, all right, I know I was fucking up, but yo, today I was good. So why we got to talk about 9 of 11? Let's talk about 1 of 1 and 0.
Let's be nice. You know, I mean, you're not wrong.
Right. Oh, chill. Yo, chill.
Chill don't mean you're wrong. It means yo, chill.
Right. It's just like, yo.
No, they moved past chill. I think we moved past that.
Yeah, but Saturday is the real test to me.
Yes.
Like it's not even about, I mean, you kind of got to win, because this is going to be the first time they're playing Philly without a rest disadvantage.
Yes. The first time it's not a back-to-back.
Right. So there's no real excuse. This is a pickup game, right? This is just shooting around. This is cardio. That's going to be a test. And even if they lose a tough game, I could say, damn, they needed to win, but they didn't look like whatever this month has been.
Can I offer something?
Sure.
If the Knicks play hard and like execute, like, okay, fine. Like 9 for 41 shooting nights happen. But if the Knicks play hard and they execute, they should beat the fucking Sixers. Like, I have all the respect in the world for Edgecombe and Maxey and what Embiid's able to do at this point, and what Paul George is doing as the league's best $50 million fourth man. But like, motherfucker, come on. It's still the Sixers. Seriously. Shout out Quentin Grimes.
So I spent the last 20 minutes trying to find his 59-point loss to the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks scored 59 in a loss to the Celtics. They lost that game by 49 points. 104-59. And as someone in the chat said, that was like the first nationally televised game in a while, and they got their doors blown off.
Did they show the answer to the trivia question yet, by the way?
They did.
Oh, wait, hold on.
What was the question?
So is which four players? Oh, come on, get a rebound.
Mikal Bridges is one of 4 players who have scored 40 points for both the Knicks and the
Nets. And it's
three?
Like, who were the other 3? Bernard King's got to be one.
Yeah,
he's one.
Jason Kidd.
Michael Ray Richardson? No, Jason Kidd never scored. I don't think Jason Kidd scored 14 points for the Knicks.
That first half, before he went on E.
That was my guess, but it's not Michael Ray.
It's not Michael Ray?
It's not Michael Ray.
For the Knicks and the Nets.
One guy's hard to get. Another guy, you're going to be like, oh, yeah. One guy's easy, and one guy's going to be difficult.
It's not Jamal Crawford. He never played for the Nets.
They never played for the Nets.
Knicks up 43?
Yeah.
What's that?
Knicks up 43.
Yes, they are. I don't know. Who is it?
Ray Williams.
Okay.
And Stephon Marbury.
Oh.
Yeah. God. And before you said that, I pulled up the players who have played for the Knicks and the Nets. That would have been my first. Damn. Yeah, yep. I'm sick.
So Ray Williams, I think, only played 1 year for the Nets. I'll look that up now.
Because my first guess was Michael Ray. That was my first guess.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, because the Nets are ass, your 2-point bet, your 3-point bet will not cash.
And you're right. Because I tailed your parlay, and that's not going to hit because
Mikal ain't coming back.
Mikal's not coming back.
He hit one, but let me see.
How about this for a trivia question? Who's the only player in NBA history who had 2 stints with the Knicks and 2 stints with the Nets? Ray Williams.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Got MVP votes the first time around with the Nets. Anyway, 99-56. I don't want to start doing it yet because I don't want to jinx it. But we're
up 43 points.
No, not about the win. Look, even me, they're gonna win this fucking game. Even with Yabu winning the game, they're gonna win this game. Yabu diving on the floor. Oh my god, I was gonna make an analogy that we could be canceled.
Get that on tape, son.
And then I'm gonna text.
Okay. While you do that, listen. Now that we're in garbage time, we are gonna go off the rails here. I starred because I'm a man of my word. Chat. I starred all of your entries for most embarrassing Knicks moments as a Knicks fan, and we'll go through them after they miss
Bones
that.
Highland.
Okay. All right. I just texted both of you. Landry Shamet for 3. Boom.
Should have put Shamet in the effing parlay. I should have put Shamet in the parlay. I should have put Shamet in the parlay. Wow.
I liked your parlay. Your parlay was a good parlay. Your parlay lost. You know why your parlay lost, Jeff? Your success took a shot at you. What you gonna do now?
He had 3 attempts. No, Mikal had one that like rimmed out like
guys,
stupid.
Do you realize Shamet is 6 for 6 from 3?
Who?
Shamet is 6 for 6 from 3.
And I don't think it went past 3-4 on the book.
So on those days, you should look for most threes in the game because that's always available, and that's always going to be like a juicy number.
And he's out of the game now.
Bellagio Hardy, I told you.
That's
He
all
knows
right.
what it
All
is, man.
So yeah, man. All right, so here's some of the responses for
Ooh.
hey,
Defense.
Who's that, Zaire
that
that
on
made
tape.
that move?
I think that was Zaire. Yeah, it was Zaire.
Hey, he's moving up the ranks, John. I don't know. The fake bag got me kind of.
So the Knicks are now up by 48 points. This is a 10 out of 10 response. It's
Here's
a 10
what I'll
out
say
of
about
10.
this game.
What?
Because I know there are 87 people in the New York metropolitan area who were licking their lips for this game, drooling for this game.
Yes.
They were like, they thought they were going to walk.
Evan
into
Roberts
the trap.
87 times.
They thought, listen, Pod Thorne, Jay from BK. I can get to 87 names. Evan Roberts.
I'll bet you can.
Probably our guy Sean Malcolm.
Sean
Real
Malcolm.
Nets fan, by the way. Real Nets fan.
Yeah. They were drooling at this game. The Brooklyn Brigade somewhere at home was like, "This is gonna be the one."
So here's a question: If you're one of the 87 Nets fans, where does this rank on your most embarrassing moments as a fan?
Losing
by 48 currently to a Knicks team that was an empty husk of a basketball team not long ago.
Remember when Nick Claxton was better than Mitch? Remember that?
Man, that was nonsense at the moment.
Oh my god! And a lot of Knicks fans, I remember when you were saying that. Cosmic number 42. Go ahead, John.
Claxton could do some nice things. He's never impacted a game once in his life in the way that Mitch has impacted like a dozen big time playoff games.
He benefited from the KD Kyrie stimulus too.
Yes, he did.
That was like playing in front of two Debos. You're like, I could do whatever
my favorite, maybe one of my favorite quotes ever by an NBA player is where Nick Claxton said on the record he was upset about all the bullshit that was happening at the Nets because it took away his chance to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, facts.
That was a real thing that was uttered by that man.
Y'all messing up my meal ticket. What is going on? He's like, yo, Kyrie, just go to CVS, bro. Just like you stop.
This dude,
just go to CVS, man. Fuck.
That dude said, "I've never lost to the Knicks and has not beat them since."
It's amazing.
That's the best part.
My god.
Cosmic number 42 says his moment is when Amari punched the fire extinguisher in the playoffs.
Oh, that fucking ass clown in that moment. My god.
Which reminds me of when Jared Jeffries fumbled the ball out of bounds against Boston in game 2.
Oh my god.
I'll give a shout out
to I was pissed though.
Yeah. Well, I'll give a shout out to the playoff series that apparently I'm the only Knicks fan alive that remembers actually happened. 2004 against the Nets.
Yep.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
I remember it happened, but I didn't watch 1 minute. I mean, I was also in college.
Yeah, so you were a little bit of a different spot.
Exactly.
I was active.
I was at game 1. I was waving my little blue and orange pom poms. I was like, let's go. We're gonna beat this fucking team. And then there was a moment in like, I don't know when it was, second quarter, maybe earlier in the third, where the Knicks made a little run and they got within like 8. And then the Nets just were like, okay, we're done now. It's just over. It's absolutely over.
Yeah, RIP playback. I definitely thought this was playback. I sent a tweet. It did not unfurl. That was like, oh, shit. This is YouTube today, guys.
You want LaMelo Ball stat line tonight?
Yes.
I just flashed on the screen. He should have been playing for the Nets tonight. 1 for 14, 2 points.
It's because his teammates aren't good enough.
Face.
Damn. And they're only down 10.
KB and Andor says Enes Kanter missing a practice because he ate too many cheeseburgers is an embarrassing moment. Enes Kanter, as anybody who maybe doesn't know, my least favorite Knick of all time. I just did not care for the cut of his jib. When he got up there and talked about his motherfucking nipples, no. Stop it.
El Coriano says Kenny Walker instead of Ron Harper. Before
Old
my
heads
time.
still bring that up to me.
Really?
Yeah. You know who? Robert Cross. Robert Cross. I has brought that up to me on many an occasion.
Kenny Skywalker.
He's right there. Kenny Walker on the dunk contest poster.
Armand says, I'm convinced that Donnie Walls didn't do any research for the Steph draft other than Steph and picked Hill out of a hat. Here is where I will give Donnie Walls grace. Every NBA team has different permutations. Like, all right, if the draft goes this way, we'll do this, right?
Oh man.
I'm sure because Donnie Walsh is a competent GM. There was no world we envisioned that the Minnesota Timberwolves would take 2 point guards and neither of them will be Steph Curry.
You talking about when Minnesota picked every point guard on the planet?
Yeah,
but I'm still sick, man. Like, I feel like, oh god.
Listen,
if Johnny Flynn was there,
he got hurt. He had a medical
No, I'm saying
issue.
like if Minnesota doesn't take 2 point guards, at least Golden State has a decision to make.
All right, we've reached the Pacome portion of the basketball game, by the way.
That's why I'm reading listener.
What I was trying to say before, I don't want to jinx it, but what's the low? When's the last time the Knicks gave up like? I mean, Jesus, the Nets have 56 points with 6 minutes left, like under 70.
They should not get to 75.
I mean, Clarkson is over there, so.
And he's making his presence known.
Yeah, yo, he's out the rotation.
Yeah.
I mean, that was against Dallas. He was out of it.
But I think it's I think honestly that 9, 10, 11 spot is going to rotate throughout the year. I think Mike Brown kind of alluded to it. It's like there can be some nights where it's not going to be your night.
I believe Yabu's night is done.
Yes.
Listen, he went.
Maybe not.
No.
Get some on film, buddy. Get some on film. Pat Boone says, this is a classic one. Fizdale saying we're going to get you right to Emmanuel Mudiay.
Oh, my God. I was all in on David Fizdale.
We all were.
Remember that picture of him, his wife grinding on his little pakukas there in the club?
Yeah, Fizdale was wrong place, wrong time, man.
Yes.
Wrong place, wrong time. Like, I don't even think he's a bad coach. I just think it was wrong place, wrong time. It wasn't his time.
It was not.
It was not his time.
Proper situation.
I got another one. But I'll wait to see if people say it.
All right, Nick Foster.
Another embarrassing moment.
Oh yeah.
Nick Foster 6711 says I saw us lose to the 759 Charlotte Hornets in person.
Mo Diawara got fouled on a finger roll attempt. That was great.
Yo, Frank Miranda, I'm not reading that. He said most embarrassing moments easily October 2024 when they traded for, and I'm not reading what you call Karl Anthony Towns. I'm not reading that. Okay, yeah, the Isaiah Thomas lawsuit and Marbury. Yeah, we got that's from KB and Andor. CC Kirby, you're right. The online arguments of Frank were embarrassing, and I was part of that embarrassment. I was arguing for Frank, hard body, until the defensive coach showed up and said, I got no use for this guy. And I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not going to happen.
So this will be a fun one. Like, I do believe that there is a range of players that their outcome as NBA players are determined by where they get drafted.
Absolutely.
Now, Frank is not in that range. He is not in that bandwidth. I wonder how close he was really to being in that bandwidth, though. Like, was he just like never not in the same universe, or was he maybe could he see it?
See, I think if he goes to a certain team, like if he goes to San Antonio per se, you know what San Antonio says? You're gonna stand in this corner, shoot threes, and you're gonna play defense. That's all you're going to do. We were trying to develop him as a point guard.
Well, but
and then we saw he wasn't a point guard.
We weren't even really. They were playing him as a wing, you know.
Well, we're doing as
they
a wing
drafted him to be a point guard, and then that plan lasted 9 days.
I don't even think it lasted 9 days because
Come on,
Game
Tyler.
one, Jared Jack was the starting point guard. I was like,
Did you catch the Kolek turnover just now?
I did.
I know you're not. You're probably not.
I did see it. I saw it. I'm just like, but
it was not.
You point out to me. I'm like, yeah, like.
So I got a few. Was that it, or you got more?
I got two more from Pat again. Thinking Damian Dotson was going to turn to something special is a personal embarrassment. # free Dot. That was John's boy.
Was Klay Thompson, man.
Damian Dotson.
And
Tyler. Okay.
Low
I'm
key.
AK Legend.
They could have used Dotson in this team.
Going back to
a player like that, man.
Yeah.
Going back to Frank, is it crazy to think Frank should come back and just be a point of attack defender? He could be a point of attack defender, but
come on,
you have to be. You can't be a guard.
Yeah, Tyler.
Yay!
We back up. We up 50. All right, there it is. We're up 50.
50 burger.
Up 5-0 on TK. Jeff, I want to hear yours.
Yes, Jeff.
So here's a couple. One, somebody put it in the chat. I saw, but what are you doing?
Yeah, I said we said that one.
Y'all said that one?
Yeah.
Bro, I still don't understand what Bargnani was cooking. Two, the Knicks embarrassing me in front of my in-laws when Luka got the rebound and they came back from like 8 points in like 2 seconds. I'm still pissed at that to this day.
It's the most devastating regular season game I've ever. I was doing a watch along for that game.
I sat on a balcony in Miami. Here we go.
Diawara FC.
Can
they could still I mean, it's not likely. They could
double them up if they wanted to.
Well, put JB back. Tibbs would put JB back.
You already see Clarkson's licking his chops.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
give me that.
This is JC's time.
That's Huck. Come on, Pacome.
Bang, bang.
Pacome's like,
come on, Pacome. Here we go.
That was a great pass by Pacome. That was a great pass by Pacome, Donnie. That's the best pass he's ever thrown as a basketball player.
I got another one for y'all.
Holy, they might actually.
Before you say it,
yes,
I want to say this. That Mavericks game, I was sitting on a balcony in a hotel in Miami, guzzling rosé, pissed. It was like, and that was December. It was 75 degrees, and I was just beside myself in anger. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, Jeff.
My man, Cleanthony Early, getting shot
in the seedy part of town.
In the seediest part of town. And it's not like, I'm definitely not blaming him because he was a victim, but it was like.
At least he didn't shoot himself like Plaxico.
And I was going there. That's my most embarrassing Giants moment. That and the punt return when Coughlin told Matt Dodge to kick it to kick to anyone but Deshaun
Jackson.
Am I blanking?
Deshaun Jackson.
I was saying, it ain't Stevenson. It ain't this one. It's one of them Deshaun. Deshaun Jackson. Anyone but Deshaun Jackson. This man catches the ball, runs the punt back, ends the game, and Tom Coughlin would not let Matt Dodge off the field.
But if you go back and watch that again, Matt Dodge, he tries to kick it like out of bounds. Like his foot goes that way and the ball goes right down the middle. He might be the worst punter I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It was crazy.
117-61, 2:05 to go. I want, if they have even a chance to attempt a shot to double them up.
Yeah, the next two. They're gonna have two more.
3 and a 2.
Let's go, Clark.
That's a foul. And one.
Clarkson, what do you think Clarkson's shooting from the free throw line this year? I'm gonna guess 69%.
I say low 70s. I feel like he's hit some.
This is from 20 minutes ago. This lead will be under 20 with this lineup. Narrator.
It was 79%. It feels like he missed so many free throws this year.
He's hit. You know what it is? His misses come in like clusters.
Yeah.
But he's come on, Jordan. Damn, did I do that?
That was you.
Damn. We needed that. Damn, we needed that and one.
That's what my younger daughter says now when she farts. She's like, that was you.
Josh from Texas, yes, and was on the worst contract list.
What happened?
He was asking, was Embiid on the worst contracts list? Absolutely.
There was a frothy debate whether he should be 2 or 3.
All right, Diawara, let's go. Strip.
Come on, here we go, baby. Here we go.
Get him. No. Yep. Oh, he's gunning.
Yo,
I already know he's gunning.
The subs are playing this game like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen played the Kukoc game.
Jeff is ahead of us.
By like a half second. I'll chill.
Oh, if it's a half, it sounded like you were like way ahead of us. All right, go ahead. Let it fly.
No, take it. I wanted someone to take it. Oh my God.
Go Diawara.
Put it up.
Pull.
Put it up. Pull.
That's a.
Look at that effort. Multiple efforts.
Yo, one more point.
Come on, man.
One more point. Double it.
One more. Well,
double.
I'd rather the double than the up 60. The double.
Oh, it's 122. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Look at him defending. Look at this.
Oh, he called timeout.
Did he call timeout?
Is this the part where what you call it? What's his name? Adrian rushes Saban after the game. Oh, what the hell? You're running up the score. You already had the victory.
So this is going to be the new record. This is going to be the biggest win in Knicks history. They're showing it on the screen right now. The previous biggest win was 48.
Now this is officially we're getting right. Now this isn't like, yo, I paid my bills. It's, I understand what I did. I'm sorry.
That's
now you're doing stuff without having to be told. So we've gotten to this. We've gotten to that.
But you want the real credit? I've noticed this being married for several years. Don't brag about it. Don't be like, hey, I folded the laundry.
You just do it.
You just do it.
And wait for the reaction and listen.
I will be in net spaces listening to them melt down about this. I'm telling you, them dudes, they was ready to pour champagne on themselves, and they got to win today.
Oh, this is a good tweet that I got. Are we about to give up the least points this season in the NBA while also having the biggest margin? I think so. Right?
Yeah,
who has scored less than 61?
I could. Well, hold on. Do I have time?
Wiz?
I have to start. I'll do a quick search.
Yo, they really, wow.
I don't think an NBA team has scored fewer than this many.
They're not going to double. They're not going to go for the double up, by the way.
Yes, they are.
Come on.
Oh, now it's gone.
It's okay.
They'd have to get 6 points in. Jesus.
No, they're not going to go up by 60 would be cool. If they hit a 3, they go up by 60.
Let's go, Cole.
Yeah, for Combe, has not scored this season.
He hasn't?
I don't think so.
Come on, get in there. Look at that battling for that offensive.
All right, they're not going to win by 60.
57. So the fewest points scored in an NBA game this season, 78. And the Nets have 63. So let's see if they
good on.
Come on.
Lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, lipstick on a pig. By the way, shout out to Max Haig. Kevin Knox getting the ball ripped out of him by Zion is a low-key embarrassment.
Oh, yes. That's a great one.
That's a great one.
Shout out Ghost_823. Excellent call. Excellent call. Biggest win in Knicks history, lowest margin of victory this season.
Wow. Awesome stuff. So Josh from Texas. You got it up there. Okay, great. Yeah. We're good. I got to go do the post game.
All right, you do the post game. I'll close this out.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts, John?
Me? Let's go Knicks. This was awesome. This was a lot of fun. I loved watching this with you guys. Jeff, thanks you for popping on, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, guys.
My pleasure is all mine. All right, Sean, you close us out. I'm gonna get lost.
All right, Josh from Texas says, "I just thank you for your generous contribution. I just love how happy the guys are looking on the sidelines, man. I need a Knicks W on Saturday. That makes 2 of us. Hopefully, get a W on Saturday. And what else we got here? LDS 5998 says, I was at the Nets clinching game of the Garden in 04, perhaps the initial fake comeback. Good point. And El Coriano said the Charles Smith game has to be the worst thing I saw as a Knicks fan. I won't push back at you. And finally, Carl Rucker says when we let Phil pick in the draft and then fired him 5 days later. All the things that this franchise has done to us. But hey, we got a get right game. They answered the call. The players only meeting seemed to work. But again, this doesn't matter if they go back to the bullshit on Saturday. Jeff, any final thoughts?
Listen, this is what you were supposed to do. The win was what you're supposed to do. This was an annihilation. I think this was the perfect response. But y'all don't get props for doing what you're supposed to do. You don't get props for doing what you're supposed to do.
Agreed.
Now, the reward for doing what you're supposed to do is the expectation that you keep doing it. So keep doing it. You got the Sixers on Saturday. They got 2 on you. For more than one reason, y'all got to win that game. For tiebreaker situations, to get into their head and say, yo, we can beat you as well. And to eliminate any narratives of the Knicks can't win against the teams. So,
again, the net spaces are going to be amazing tonight. Go beat Philadelphia on Saturday, please. All right, go beat Philadelphia. All right, that's all we got for tonight.
After school on Friday.
After school on Friday. So to bring y'all behind the scenes, I told Jeff, I was like, if they lose tonight, we'll do after school tomorrow. But if they win, we'll do it on Friday. So after school on Friday. And shout out to the still 1,483 people watching across YouTube and Twitter. Josh from Texas. Leave a voicemail. 641-715-3900, extension 660862. Again, that is 641-715-3900, extension 660862. And I'm going to put it in the chat. 641-715-3900, extension 660862. So we'll after school on Friday, there'll be a post game on Saturday. There will be study hall on Sunday, and then back at it again. That's all I got.
4 fast break points. Wow. Okay. I heard you, Knicks, heard you. But we'll see if I recognize my club again after Saturday.
All right, brothers. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching Knicks Nation. Let's ride. If you're on your bike tonight, do wear white.
Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777. Massachusetts, call 800-327-5050. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY. Maryland, visit mdgamblinghelp.org. Not available in all states. Terms apply. See the Fanatics Sportsbook app.